Whatever ISIS and all the terrorist groups are doing, they have nothing in common when it comes to Islam.
Today we're doing a presentation on Fighting Crisis, which is a program to inform people and discuss terrorism and extremism in religion, in particular Islam, and to present the Ahmadiyya Muslim community perspective, which is strongly against any form of violence for the spread of any religion or for any cause.
As you can see in the background, Stop the Crisis, and notice the word crisis as the last four letters. They're bolded, ISIS, which refers to the terrorist organization which is creating havoc in the Middle East, especially in Iraq and Syria, and they're committing atrocities in the name of Islam. We're out here in the public, and we want to show the Canadians that these groups and those groups who have similar ideology as of ISIS, they do not represent Islam. Their teachings, their ideologies run counter the teaching of Islam.
We've called the program Crisis to kind of take the group ISIS as the extremist group we're opposed to, and how it's kind of created a crisis for not only the world, but also for the Muslims in particular, because they're essentially have hijacked our religion and have created this message of hatred and violence and said this is Islam, which it definitely is not.
Being a Muslim, we feel bad, and we feel, I don't have words for it, that people are using the religion of Islam to carry out their political agenda. So Islam does not have anything to do. So it pains me. It severely pains me to see that what's happening out there in Middle East and across the world. So it is important for me to go out in public and say this has nothing to do with the teaching of Islam. They have their own agendas. They have their own plans that they want to achieve, and they want to use religion as a tool. So that's why it's very important for me to go out and denounce this.
Having grown up in Kingston and lived here my whole life, and as a student and working at the university, my own personal impression of Kingstonians and Canadians in general is very open and accepting, and I think when things like extremism does happen, it can kind of make people think as the entire group like that, and that's kind of what we're trying to dispel today. And I think Canadians in general have already are aware of that. They know that there's extremist groups, and they don't represent the whole community. That being said, there could be a percentage of people out there who might be actually linking the extremism with Islam, and that's our goal here, to kind of make it absolutely clear that that is definitely not true.